Uber drivers, what's the craziest thing you've experienced? I picked up this guy from a fancy restaurant late one night. He was in a tuxedo but looked devastated. As soon as he got in, he asked if I could drive around for a bit instead of going straight to his destination. I agreed, sensing he needed time to clear his head. After a few minutes of silence, he began talking. He had just proposed to his girlfriend of 5 years at the restaurant and she said no. He was crushed. He told me about how they met in college, how he had planned the proposal for months, and how certain he was that she was the one. About an hour into our drive, his phone started buzzing with messages. It was her, frantically trying to reach him. She said she'd made a horrible mistake and wanted to talk. He asked me to drive him to her place and I agreed. When we arrived, she was outside, still in her dress from the restaurant. They embraced, talking intensely. A few minutes later, he came back to the car and asked if I could wait a bit longer. I said sure. 20 minutes later, they both got in and she was wearing the ring. They were crying and laughing and asked me to drive them to the nearest chapel. They wanted to get married immediately. We found an all-night chapel and they asked me to be their witness. I signed their marriage certificate at 3 a.m. They even invited me to their proper wedding a few months later.